This may seem a bit self-explanatory, but I'm going to go over it anyways. Billing for unnecessary services or items is exactly how it sounds. By billing for services that never happened, perpetrators can generate larger insurance payments. This also includes submitting more expensive services that weren't needed, otherwise known as upcoding. Inaccurate medical coding for a procedure can increase reimbursement for perpetrators. Hi everyone, I'm Elia from eTactics, and today I'm going to discuss real-world upcoding fraud examples. Before we get started, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the button below. Also, hit that alert bell icon so that when we post new helpful content, you get notified. Imagine going to a doctor for acute minor back pain. However, what the doctor wrote in your medical chart was for chronic or long-lasting severe back pain. Instead of submitting a claim for a routine visit and over-the-counter pain medications, the claim was for a CT scan and a prescription for an opioid which were never given. Here are some real-world examples. In the first example of upcoding medical fraud, we will discuss a man who we will call Armadillo in this video. Armadillo received 60 months in federal prison for submitting roughly $38 million in fraudulent claims. These claims included infusions of a prescription drug known to be an expensive immunosuppressant. For further context, a single dose of this particular drug can have a price of nearly $10,000. Armadillo later admitted that he never provided a single infusion of this drug, nor did his patients need the medication. Another real-world example of upcoding medical fraud involves a psychiatrist we will nickname Dr. Dave. Dr. Dave pleaded guilty in 2016 to multiple healthcare fraud-related counts of conspiracy. The psychiatrist had to pay $50 million and received a sentence of more than 12 years in prison. The scheme included entering false psychiatric diagnoses into the medical records of patients. The false diagnoses resulted in more than $20 million in fraud disability payments to various patients between 2002 and 2016. Billing for unnecessary or expensive services allows professionals or practices to inflate profits. For example, misdiagnosing a patient for the sake of being able to prescribe a more expensive drug or service is another form of fraud. This claim has serious costs and consequences. Thus, it's important to understand what constitutes upcoding healthcare fraud. Healthcare entities must hold themselves accountable for identifying any signs of fraud. Otherwise, they'll face hefty fines or jail time like the people used as examples in this video. If you'd like to learn more about healthcare fraud and what it might look like, reach out to eTactics. And you've already made it this far into the video, so you might as well like it, share it, and comment below.